So if you haven't heard by now, Toast3r finally responded to all the drama and allegations that have been made to him over the past year he's been on YouTube, maybe even longer. But he didn't just cover one allegation, he covered every single one, which is really rare for a response video. And so today we'll be going over those responses and sort of double fact checking it, but not really. I'll be kind of adding my intake to his response if that makes sense. But anyways, enough with the yap, and now on to Toast3r yapping. And so the first allegation is him being an egomaniac.
Only claim against me is just sparked from a personal beef. But because there's even more videos claiming I'm an egomaniac, let's debunk another one. And this time it's gonna be Juppy's video.
Now first, I want to talk about the man behind the movement, Toast3r. Now if you've ever talked to Toast3r behind the scenes, or just when he's trying to gain attention, you would know how much of an, and you can quote me for this, egotistical, narcissistic, attention-grabbing, full of himself, obsessive asshole of a person he is.
A while ago, I made a video talking about Toast3r in a more positive light.
Now this is before I really got to know him.
I tried to be nice in the past.
No, you didn't, Juppy. For the most part, you were part of the Rec Room YouTuber group who was constantly making fun of me, so... yeah.
And I was even going to be a teacher for one of his Rec Room classes, but now I'm realizing that the stuff he's doing is unacceptable, especially this #SaveRecRoom movement, and I no longer want to be linked with Toast3r in the future. I could make a full video about Toast3r.
The video he would be talking about would be completely opinion-based with no factual information. All the beef he has against me is personal, and nothing really that serious.
But here are the things that I want to very clearly highlight in this video. Number 1, Toast3r's intentions for this movement are not to save Rec Room in any shape or form. Maybe the people following this brainwash of a movement...
Where's the brainwashing, Juppy? Is he claiming that telling people to promote the Save Rec Room Discord server is brainwashing?
Okay, so this is the first place I want to stop for very obvious reasons. But what I think Juppy's trying to say here about Toast3r brainwashing his audience is that he is getting his audience with 8,000 subscribers and whatnot, telling all of them to come and help #SaveRecRoom, and promote it, tell their friends about it, and stuff like that. And because Toast has a massive following, at least compared to other RecTubers, his audience will just blindly follow him without questioning what he's doing. And that's why I think Juppy said brainwash. I mean, I would have used another word, but there really is no other word for what Toast is doing, to accurately describe what he's doing. It's sort of like brainwashing without noticing that you're brainwashing people. So that's it for that part, and now on to #SaveRecRoom. And I did skip over a little bit, because the part before this was mostly just Toast3r and Juppy's beef. So if you want to see that, go to his video. Link will be in the description. But anyways, here's the #SaveRecRoom part.
I want to wrap this up by explaining this whole plot as I said I would do earlier. I'm not in the Discord for this movement and I have no plan on joining it, so if I get some of this info wrong, let me know.
Yeah, Juppy. I think the entire thing was wrong.
Toast3r and the people behind this movement had the incredible idea to review bomb Rec Room and try to crash the servers, all in an effort to convince Rec Room to change their way of thinking and to focus on the community.
I'll save the review bomb for later because I know you guys definitely want to hear about what happened. However, the claims of me wanting to crash the servers is completely false. This happened because an admin for the Save Rec Room movement claimed we were attempting to crash the servers, but when I told him that was completely wrong, he forgot to cut it out of his promotional video. He only went as far to leave it in the comment sections in the promotion video saying that it was incorrect. In fact, in his unreleased apology letter, which I have, he literally says that there were zero plans to ever crash the Rec Room servers. The only thing we were really attempting to do is trying to get a peak player count, much like how #WeAreVR went in Gorilla Tag. This is just a misunderstood claim and people took it like a bandwagon.
Okay, so at the end, yes, this was true. We did find out that Toast3r didn't want to review bomb and crash the servers after everything was already settled. But while in the midst of everything, he didn't really announce that it was wrong. And if he did, not a whole lot of people saw it, including me. So yes, this is true, but he could have announced it better, saying that this was wrong, and then provide his true intentions, the better ones. And hopefully we all know by now that #SaveRecRoom was, sort of made by Toast3r, but butter at the same time. And Toast3r didn't steal #SaveRecRoom, he did not steal that at all. By this message that I saw butter type out, but the message said Toast3r did not steal #SaveRecRoom from me intentionally, plus we had a My Little Pony party, and it was great. So this obviously proves this allegation to be false. And next up we have the cloud chasing allegations. And I mean, before Toast even says anything, every single YouTuber or one of the YouTuber has cloud chased before, in some form or fashion. I know I have. I milked player RR a little too much back in the day, but that was cloud chasing 100%. And he kind of somewhat denies it here, but here's what he has to say.
For the falling off and cloud chasing allegations, of course I fell off. I haven't uploaded in literally a year. You think if I wanted relevance, I wouldn't upload? I was literally getting dozens of thousands of views. It literally makes zero sense for me to do everything in my power to remain in the spotlight without uploading. Then why create the Player RR channel, you might ask? It's simple as me having creative urges to make content that satisfied me, as well as bringing the community together. Also, what would you really expect? If the entire Player RR series gained 0 viewers, would you really expect me to continue the entire series if I only got like 3 subs? No, you wouldn't. There'd be 0 point in doing so this claim is just brain rotted and recycled nonsense. I also want to call out a Rec Room YouTuber known as Foglu,
Whoa. We don't need to bring me into this.
or as I like to call him, the clickbait king. He has made a dozen videos claiming that I was clout chasing, when he was literally benefiting by thousands of views over the entire hashtag. It makes 0 sense for this clout chasing claim to even exist when the people criticizing me are literally clout chasing.
Yeah, that is 100% true. I just saw a market and then made videos on it. Didn't make any money though, so it's a win-win, guys. Okay, so the next few minutes of this video is about Player RR and like the live streaming and the reveal and stuff. So I'll just go through it pretty quickly. So first, some people thought Player was like low quality, and I mean, it really wasn't. Toast spent a lot of time editing those videos, and I thought it was really good. And I'm pretty sure almost everyone else did too. So I don't really know where like the low quality allegation comes from, but that's my take on it. But now for the Player reveal. And this event was very underwhelming to almost everyone, but that wasn't because of Toast3r, but it was mainly because of someone else known as Prim, who told Player, aka Toast, that she could make like the Player reveal event like amazing. She would make the room, do everything, set up a broadcasting feature, but instead of doing all of that, here's what happened.
I've always loved doing events, so when somebody said they would be willing to make my Player RR reveal a broadcast reveal event, I was hyped. However, they gave me the news that broadcast was being shut down in Rec Room for a year to be fixed and improved, which is the feature you need to make events go over multiple instances, which is the feature which you need to make somebody appear in multiple games. So I would have to end Player RR early. Although I knew this would clash with the now existing Hit 9 video, I thought the event was going to be all worth it and will make all of the viewers of the channel happy, so I accepted the deal. I ended up hyping the reveal a bit too much because I thought it was going to be great. I thought it was going to be worth it. However, Prim, the creator of the reveal, ended up not working on the event until the very last second. I'm not joking. There I was, so hyped to have an exciting reveal, but when there was less than a day before I would reveal, Prim told me that they had not worked on the event whatsoever, so there was just a blank room for 6,000 people to join for me to reveal in. Prim ended up making a really scuffed event and didn't even bother to add streamer cams like I had requested, making the Player RR reveal live stream, well, just horrible, which is fully my fault for trusting them. Quite the event for me. You get it? Because the event literally didn't show on my live stream because they didn't optimize it. I ended up pulling an all-nighter to push another scuffed reveal video, knowing that it wasn't my best work. If I knew Prim wasn't going to work on the event until the very last second, I would have spent my time crafting the perfect reveal video for weeks. So let's put a checkmark and X on Player RR being bad and the reveal being ass, as well as putting Hit 9 with an X because it was mistimed and misunderstood because of someone else.
So yes, that is what happened, and hopefully everything is cleared up for Player now. Everything about Player was good, it was pretty well done, and the only thing that went wrong was the reveal, which was hosted by someone else. So yeah, Toast3r really did try his best on Player, and it showed, because it was fun to guess, and it was fun to see all the new hints that came out. So good job, Toast. And also he did get permission from GrillVRGT to do Player, and Scotia was completely fine with having him do it.
Around late August of 2024, Foglu released an entire video filled with false allegations and false screenshots against me. Don't harass Foglu for this. He simply got manipulated by somebody into thinking that I was a predator after falling for an exposed document. Foglu just got manipulated to the point where he claimed that those allegations were just real and not allegations. Here's the video.
At this point, these aren't even allegations. These are straight up like, it's right here and this is what he did.
The claims in the video were quickly debunked, so if people ever say I'm racist, abusive, and all that stuff, it likely stemmed from this video, which was just completely fake.
So yes, I did fall for this, and this was like the worst thing I could have fell for. Back then, I didn't fully like background check documents. I just kind of take them at face value, and maybe did a little bit of research on them. But after that, I just made a video on it, which was kind of a dumb thing of me to do. But now I do have extra precautions in place, and I even have a few people who background check documents with me. So hopefully this never happens again. But with that, that is basically the end of the video. The rest of Toaster's response is about his mental health, which I know is true, and he obviously doesn't fake those for clout or anything. I personally know that. But that is the end of every single allegation made against Toaster. He has debunked it, and all of it is true. Toaster is just a young adult going through life right now, just like everybody else. He's just a normal person with great talents in many things. And so I really hope that this video and Toaster's video and everyone else's can clear all this up. But anyways, that is all for me, and I'll see you all in the next one.
1, 2, check me too. Loose wreck, see through your gooseneck EQ. They wonder just who